worship you from the depths of my heart. Your love means more than life to me.
Wow, what an exciting moment it is today. So we're going to learn business management. Like friends, take your books and pen, let us start the process. Today we have the following lesson indicators. One is explain the term management. Two, difference between the term management and administration. And the third one is mention 4 main functions of management. To begin, sometimes many parents in our homes manage the few resources that they have at their disposal to make ends meet through proper planning, budgeting because of scarce resources. Much more significantly, the benefit of managing their limited resources are so great. Now the question is, or the question we need to ask ourselves is why planning and budgeting are so essential to our parents. In an attempt to answer this question, the topic we're going to treat today will throw more light on this direction, with particular reference to planning, organizing, directing, and controlling. On this note, I would like to introduce the topic for today as business management. So today, we're going to treat business management. What then is management? Management is a process of planning, organizing, directing, controlling all managerial resources in order to attain the organizational objectives. What are the resources? We call them the 4 M's. They are man, machines, money, and materials. Management needs to effectively employ these resources in the realization of organizational objectives. So without these resources, we cannot achieve our goals. Now what's next? Means every enterprise, either sole proprietorship, companies, partnership, non-governmental organization, all of us, we need management. Management is very, very important in every sector. Even in our homes, we need management. Management can also be defined or be explained as an act of planning, organizing, directing, and control to achieve the stated objectives of an organization with given resources. Now, in this sense, we'd like to throw more light on management. The first definition means that it's a process, means it's a sequence of activity or events that we can go through successfully. It's a sequence of activity or event that one can plan and go through successfully to realize the outcome or the objective goal. Now the key word that we have, the very first one is planning, the second one is organizing, and the third one we have directing, and the last one is controlling. So these are the key in the next chapter. But before then, let us give a dix of it. A dix of each of them. Okay, so the very first one, talk about planning. Planning is setting objectives and find possible means of achieving such objectives. So as a student, before the semester begins, you need to set your objective. I want to get 8 A's. 8 A's is your objective. So you set objectives and you gather all your resources together, your textbook, everything that is necessary for your learning, you gather them together for effective learning. The outcome is your objective, that's the result. So we want to get 8 A's. Planning is very, very crucial to everyone, including organizations. Now we come to organizing. Organizing means try to define your objective and gather resources, getting the personnel that are skillful, getting them leadership position to drive them toward the attainment of such objective by giving them reasonable authority to act. Then we also talk about directing, that's leadership influence upon the workers to achieve a common goal. Last but not least, we're going to talk about controlling. We set up a standard and then we measure the actual performance. Now, in measuring the actual performance, we need to compare the standard set with actual performance. For instance, as we said earlier about the student, I want to get 8 A's. But at the end of the day, I was able to get 7 A's. What went wrong? That is your deviation. You need to work at it. So this is the explanation for management. As we explain, part of the element of management. We're going to get into detail of it. Now we'd like to know what is the difference between management and administration. The very first one is management. Plans work with timelines or objective, while administration focuses on how these objectives will be achieved. Now, the management formulates policies with objectives, while administration implements such policies with reference to timelines. The next is management is top-level activity, and administration is middle-level activity. So looking at this, the first one, any work done in organization is determined by management. And then administration try to achieve such objectives. Then we talk about anything to be done in relation with the policies is being formulated by management. And administration implements such policies, that the do's and don'ts in organization. And lastly, we talk about management is done at the top level, while administration is done at the middle level. What are some of the functions of business management? Now we have 4 key functions of business management. These are planning, organizing, directing, and controlling. But we have others such as coordinating. Now these elements, we're going to explain them into detail in chapter 2. So this is the end of chapter 1. Lovely friends, take this exercise or project and do that. The very first one is, what is management? What is business management? The next one is, state any 3 difference between management and administration. The last one, briefly explain any 4 functions of business management. Thank you till we meet again.